Hey guys, it's Drummond. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, make sure you click that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you know whenever I'm posting my next video. So in today's video, I kind of wanted to talk about something that I've been struggling with for a while, and because of the coronavirus spreading all over the world right now, I figured that a lot of other people might be struggling with this, and I figured that it'd be a good time to kind of talk about it because I've had a lot of people reach out to me, and I kind of wanted to point out a couple of things because one thing that I've struggled with a lot lately is just being extremely lonely, and even when I'm surrounded by people, I feel extremely lonely. And a lot of people think, you're a YouTuber, you get hundreds of likes on different things, you've got thousands of views all the time on your YouTube channel, how could you possibly feel alone? But honestly, I feel like there's a misconception between what it's like to be a YouTuber and what it's like to actually be surrounded by people physically, which right now I know that we're supposed to be self-quarantining and practicing social distancing. So for a lot of you guys, you might be struggling with feeling alone right now, and I figured that in this video I could kind of talk about some of the things that I've been struggling with. I know that one thing that I've dealt a lot with lately is just my friends canceling on me, or my friends just making plans and never really inviting me. I almost feel like I have to post on social media saying, hey, I'm absolutely free, somebody please hang out with me. I know that recently I actually started reaching out to friends, and when they're just like, oh, I'm too busy, or oh, you're too far away, because that's one of the things that I really struggle with. I live so far away from everybody, and honestly, when it comes to planning time to hang out with friends, it's almost like planning a vacation, because it's not like I can just drive 3 hours to DC to grab coffee and then drive 3 hours back home. So a lot of my friends have just been like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't hang out, I'm too busy, I don't want you to drive this far. And honestly, I got to the point where I was just like, hey, I am really depressed, I'm really sad, I'm really lonely, I really just need time to hang out with my friends, and I just really need this interaction right now. So if you could, please make some time in your schedule to hang out with me, just because I've gotten to the point, because I do live in the middle of nowhere now, that I've been going to work, coming home, going to work, coming home, and honestly, it just got to the point where I just didn't feel happy anymore. And the reason I titled this video Screaming Silently, or Silently Screaming, is because I feel like everyone sees me on social media and they just think, wow, he's so happy, or oh, he's just so busy, he couldn't possibly have time for me. But honestly, I'm at the point where I'm just like, please, when I ask you to hang out, it's not because I think I'm blessing you with my presence. Honestly, it's because I really do need social interaction, and I do need to be around my friends. And I feel like a lot of people might also be able to relate to that. I know that recently, because of the coronavirus, a lot of people have been quarantined and kind of stuck where they are. And something I kind of wanted to point out that several people have brought to my attention is nursing homes are kind of shutting down. They're not allowing people in to visit the elderly that are in the nursing homes, because the coronavirus is honestly the most dangerous to those people right now. And a lot of people are saying that they're feeling extremely lonely. I know that my coworker Tina was telling a story where she said there's this older lady who's in the nursing home, and her husband has visited her every single day, and now because of the coronavirus, he's not allowed to visit her because they're afraid that he's going to bring the virus into the nursing home. And after it happened in Washington State, of course, we know that it's dangerous to have anything like that in a nursing home where all the elderly are. So completely understand, but just know that there's a lot of older people that are in nursing homes, that are in hospitals, that are going to be extremely lonely, and we need to make sure that we're reaching out to them. I'm very thankful for the people who have reached out to me and made me aware of their situation. I hope that you know that I'm always here to talk. I mean, I'm quarantined as well. Thankfully, I live on a 1,200 acre farm, so I'm quarantined with a little bit of space. I've been going outside and running. Today was a little bit cold, but I just kind of wanted to put this video out there so that people realize that when it comes to social interaction, face-to-face is very different than talking on social media. And I think we're all starting to kind of realize that, but we also are realizing that the coronavirus is a very serious thing right now, and that we do need to practice social distancing, which means staying at your home at all costs unless you have to go out, because right now, we don't really have a cure for it. I know that there's human trials going on right now, and I've got my fingers crossed that those things really do kind of pop out the solution so we can kind of end this right now, because the economy is really going to take a hit because of this. I just want people to know that when it comes to being lonely, a lot of us are experiencing it. And when it comes to being lonely, sometimes you do need to be the one that reaches out. I know that recently I really feel like I've always been the type of person that is constantly reaching out to people, and I don't really have other people reaching out to me. But the more I started to reach out and kind of talk to my friends and let them know, hey, I've really been feeling down lately, I've really been struggling. And of course, a lot of you guys have noticed that I haven't been posting a lot on social media. Honestly, it's because I've been experiencing a lot of different things going on in my life, and it's really knocked me down. And I've realized though that since I've been telling my friends, hey, I really just need your help, a lot of them are kind of reaching out to me again, and they're just like, hey, I'm free this weekend. Hey, I'm doing this. Hey, I just wanted to check in on you. So when it comes to being lonely, we do kind of need to make sure that we're being vocal about that and not suffering alone, because a lot of people are just out there living their own lives, and there's a lot of people out there that don't realize the importance they have in our lives, because there are so many people, when they're talking to me, they talk about how they're so lucky to have me as a friend, and I don't think they realize that on the flip side, I am so lucky to have them as friends as well. And I think that we've kind of gotten to the point where we've forgotten how important it is to share ourselves with other people, because just as much as other people bring us happiness, we have to remember that we're also doing that for them. So when it comes to you feeling lonely, feel free to reach out to me, feel free to reach out to other people that are in your lives that you haven't talked to in a while, especially in this time when we've kind of only got social media to reach out to each other. I don't know if you've heard of the 5 languages of love, but if you have, I just recently realized that I'm the type of person that words of affirmation really mean something to me. So I've been reaching out to people that I care about and love, and honestly, when these people tell me, hey, I'm rooting for you, or hey, I've looked at your stuff and I'm really proud of you, or hey, I love you, those types of things really do mean a lot to me, just because I'm the type of person that I overanalyze everything about myself, and when I've got people that I care about messaging me and sending me words of encouragement, it really does help me move forward and feel better in negative situations. But that's all I've got for you guys in this video. I know that I said that I was going to make some videos outside of my room and out of in front of this backdrop, but honestly, when it comes to being quarantined in my house, it's a little bit harder to film videos elsewhere. I actually had a trip planned for New York City to kind of see the Dear Evan Hansen, and all that got shut down because of the coronavirus. So hopefully this coronavirus, the cure is around the corner and we can get back to living our lives. But until that happens, I guess I will be recording from here or other places in my house for you guys, and hopefully I will be able to keep on track with these videos. And if you haven't already, make sure you check me out on my other social medias. I'll leave them down below. And if you guys have any comments and want to talk, feel free to leave some comments in the comments section below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.